Alright guys, so consider this video a warning to the players that are either going to A, save and not spend for the LF 200 power 17, or B, spend for the LF 200 power 17. Now there is an option C, and it's to take advantage of the banners that are out right now, which is tag LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku Vegeta banner, and perhaps maybe, I'm going to say a huge maybe, on the Super Vegito banner. Now this is option C, and it's a very good option, perhaps even better than option A or B. Look, saving your crystals is nice. It really is. But at the end of the day, when is going to be the next banner that we're going to get that's going to have the value of tag Super Saiyan 4 Goku Vegeta, or just the value of the banner itself? It's like this team, you can easily hit top 1,000, top 100, whatever the case may be, right? Depending on your skill level. But this banner is phenomenal. I mean, tag Super Saiyan 4 Goku Vegeta, Hellfighter 17, and as well as, Dragon Fist Senkai Goku. Now, I will say it's still early to tell because we don't know the full details of this Tournament Power 17, right? So this Tournament Power 17, we have his unique gauge of what it kind of does. So we don't have the full spectrum of what this character does, but we have something here. It says, this character has a special unique gauge that charges anytime an ally, including this character, so that's really good, is hit by an arts attack. So you pretty much, once your gauge is filled up, you get various effects, and they only specify one here, which is sealing your enemy's main ability for 15 timer counts. And look, I'll say this, that's pretty good. People are saying he's just an LF version watered down of Pan, but I don't agree with that because we don't know what this character is going to do in like the full spectrum, right? But I will say this, something I do not like is that it says right here, 17 is a truly furious blast attacker. Now, we completely forgot, right, that we have a character right now in Dragon Ball Legends that just came out. His name is Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and he feasts off of blast units. So if that 17 has anything to do with, like, let's just say drawing extra blast cards, then it could be quite the issue, especially with us not knowing the colors. Now, they could make him yellow, right? We do have already a Tournament Power 17 that is yellow, but they could make him yellow. If he's yellow, I guess that does something. But at the end of the day, blast units are, you got to add, strike, blast armor on your blasts or something like that. I mean, you have to do way more to this character than meets the eye. Look, the last two people, it's funny because people are comparing that every single January has bad LFs, because the worst LF of last year of 2022 was Bardock, right? But then people are forgetting 2021, which is LF Future Gohan. So I'm not out of, we just have to wait and see. I will come out with another video. But if you guys are trying to either A, save or summon, and if you guys have not gotten Super Saiyan 4 Goku Vegeta yet, summon for this, guys. Trust me, summon for this, okay? It's worth your while, especially if you do not have this character and you guys are trying to, rank high in PvP, especially if you're newer to the game. I would highly suggest, to summon. Now, I do have a little guide for you guys in case you do decide to summon for, LF Tournament Power 17. These are all of his equipment here. Now, not much to go off of, to be quite honest with you guys. We might get new ones, right? We might get new equipment, and we don't know his color yet. So some stuff might be color based, which we're not going to touch on. But I do want to say that he does have a unique equipment, but his unique equipment is slightly more, not slightly, heavily strike orientated, right? And he's a blast unit. So all in all, this is still a good equipment right here. But if we just take a look at the other equipments, like this one is okay. This one's a blast attack up to 15%. It's a very well balanced equipment, right? But at the end of the day, it's a little bit more strike orientated as well. But it does have blast damage in there. Like I said, not too much to go off of here, and I do expect a brand new equipment. Now, we do have this base equipment, which is not an awakened equipment, which is slightly easier, a lot easier, excuse me, to grind than the awakened equipment. Now, this is, very, I would say, yeah, it's a good equipment. It's not a bad equipment, right? Base blast attack up to 13%. That could have been higher. Same thing with strike attack up to, 13%. Then we have a nice third slot, base health up to 10%, which is actually pretty good. This next one is a very well-rounded equipment as well, a base equipment, so it's very easy for the casual player to farm, which does include blast damage in his first slot up to 13%, or strike attack, which of course you're leading towards the blast attack. And then the second slot is both strike and blast defense up to 10%, which is not a lot. But then the third slot is also a pick and choose, either strike or blast attack up to 13%. So potentially you could get a blast attack all the way up to 26% with this, as well as a defense up to 10% each, which is solid. This is also for girls, androids, and region. So it's, you know, you have a certain variety of character tags that you can pick from, which is quite nice. All in all, this 17 is probably just going to buff exactly what the yellow one buffs, which is Universal Saga, right? And androids. I don't think he holds anything else, right? Any other tags? I mean, yeah, just twins, I guess. Just twins, but twins is not really a tag, right? Now there is going to be a new tag introduced. We're not sure. I highly doubt it's going to be for the banner tonight because it doesn't look like it's going to be for the banner tonight. Now, we are going to get an All-Star banner on the 30th, which I do want to warn you guys as well. If you want to save for that banner, don't get your expectations too high. I do think it's going to be a complimentary banner to this banner right here, right, that we have for Tournament Power LF17. Now, I do think it's going to... They do that kind of stuff, right? They do make stuff complimentary. What kind of characters we could see, I think it's still a little bit too early to tell, but that unique gauge that's in the database already with the Time Hourglass, I think that's going to get revealed for the next Ultra unit, which is going to be for Battle Hour, which is going to be early March. Not too far away, guys. Not too far away. 2 months, give or take. A little bit less than 2 months. So, yeah, like a month and a half, if you guys really think about it. So, that could potentially be the case there. And they're trying to buff Tournament of Power Universal Saga a little bit earlier, but... You know, that hit can also be from the Champa Saga, right? So we don't know yet. But comment down below, guys. Are you going to summon for this character or not? I am going to summon. The reason why is because I'm a content creator, so I do want to make some content for this character, as well as I'm a collector and a supporter of Dragon Ball Legends. So I'm going to do it. I'm not going to go crazy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go like 30,000 crystals on this like a Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. But I will show my support to the game, as always. And... I do like his artwork, but I can't say anything else, guys. His LF is okay. The reveal is kind of... The music made the reveal a lot cooler than it seemed when I rewatched it. But all in all, this 17 doesn't really match too much tags, right? We just have Universal Saga and androids. And both of these tags cannot keep up with today's meta by no means stretch, right? So... There's a very limited option, except actually we got this Android 17, which is not that bad. Actually, you know, the filler characters might not be that bad. Android 17 and 18 might be in the banner. MUI Goku Jiren might be in the banner. And then there might be a slight drop off after that. Maybe even Cell might be in the banner as well. But we'll have to wait and see. But guys, yeah, that's going to wrap it up. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you guys simply like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And good luck to, you know, to the people that are going to summon. And if you guys aren't going to summon, stay tuned here because I will also come out with more, you know, updates, leaks as the time goes on in case there's anything else in terms of like the next All-Star banner, including leaks tonight for the events and character kit for this character here. So definitely catch you guys once again in a few hours. Have a good one. Peace.